Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so let's talk about my power bank experience for the last 3 years. So I had this one for about 2.5, I have this one for 3 years. This is the INIU 27,140 watt power bank. This one is the cool gadget known as X-Cool 127 20,000 milliamp power bank. One is transparent, one is not. But this one has major issues. I talked about this in the previous videos before. And then this is why Cool Gadget discontinued the product. I've been having issues with this product ever since I had the product. You can see right now, it's just malfunctioning because it was raining. And we've been having issues when it rains and the ports are, this is supposed to be weather sealed. So is this one supposed to be weather sealed. But we've been having issues, as you can see, there's like condensation built up inside the transparent chassis. There's also raindrops, water droplets inside, as you can see. So you can see it's just turning off and on. It's been malfunctioning. I want you guys to see the transparency and the condensation that built up inside this power bank. This is why Cool Gadget decided to discontinue this product after I reviewed the product several times and reported back to them that it's very inconsistent. And it's been very inconsistent, but it's been a backup just in case I need it. Now, it does work from time to time. We've been having issues with this USB port, this type of USB port, and this port sometimes. But it's mostly these two ports we've been having issues with because it's been very inconsistent. This is supposed to push out at least 45 watts, but it doesn't sometimes. This is supposed to push out a maximum of 24 watts, but it doesn't sometimes. It's very inconsistent. So, as I said, it does have a ventilation span. Ventilations on the side, LED lights on the side. I'm not sure if the LED is going to come on in this video, but yeah, because it's been malfunctioning. As I said, it's been very inconsistent. It's on. See? Nothing happens. Now, this button turns on these LED lights, but nothing happens. Like I said, there's been some major issues with this power bank. And honestly, I'm going to rate it a 2.5 because, like I said, we've been having issues with the ports. It does charge fast. It does charge things pretty fast because this is 127 watt. But you can't rely on a power bank that can't be. You can't rely on a power bank that's not very consistent. Now, on the other hand, this is the INIU fast charging 140 watt, 27,000 milliamp power bank. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. They sent this out to me for free, so I didn't pay for it. None of these power banks I paid for, but this one by far has been the best one so far. But it's been 3 years. We've been having issues with the 18 watt port. It's been off and on, and so if you put pressure on it or put something heavy, it seemed like the soldering adapter ports on this one is kind of mediocre. It kind of failed after 1.5 years, so keep that in mind. 45 watt USB Type-C charging ports and a 140 watt. Now this 140 watt, it's actually not a 140 watt. It can hit at a max of 133 watts and that it caps off after that. So you're not going to get 140 watts fully, but it gets close to that. So with that said, but we've been having water issues, rain issues. It just rained. We were in this thunderstorm and this is like maybe the few times I've been caught in a rainstorm where the power banks have been subject to abuse from the rain, and I want you guys to see both ports. There's no burnout or anything like that, just maybe some water damage, or you got to dry it out for a few hours and some rice. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, this one is pretty much weather sealed. I don't really have to worry about the shortcomings from this one. See, now it's functioning correctly. See? Just give it an hour or so, let it dry out, and make sure you put in some rice. You'd be good to go. But this by far is better than the power banks I have. Mind you, I have quite a lot of power banks, but I carry this one a lot because this one actually charges faster. I have a 100 watt wall charger and I have a 65 watt wall charger. So when it comes out to fast charging, this is what I use all the time. So take it with a grain of salt. This one does charge fast. It's just a backup, just in case this one, I kill it. But most of the time, I don't kill this power bank in a day. So I came back to see if they tried, and they did not try. There's no power. This one still has condensation in it. Yeah, these are dead. These are expensive. I guess I got my money's worth. So, the INIU power bank and this cool gadget just the other day was in a rainstorm, and I waited a few days to dry them out, but now they're malfunctioning. As you can see, I broke the screen on this one by accident, but this one's malfunctioning too because of the rainstorms. So this product right here is certainly not weather sealed. A lot of moisture and a lot of condensation was built in the glass. I took this glass off. Turns out there is a weather seal gasket around this, but it's not very thick. But anyway, so water seeps through here, water comes through here, water comes through here. But not only that, moisture and water goes through these ports. That's why there was moisture in this area. But for the INIU, I'm very surprised that it did not survive any rainstorms, because it survived other rainstorms before, but I don't know. But you can see it's malfunctioning. Yeah, still got some water damage. Gonna let it dry for a few more days, but it is working. But I just wanted to let you guys know that this is probably the best power bank. This does not exist anymore. They discontinued this. I wonder why, because this has so many caveats, so many problems. But moisture and condensation, that's a huge problem, especially if I'm walking in the rain and mind you, having my book bag and condensation starts building up because of the moisture and then my bag gets wet. That's a problem. So with that said, everyone, the Cool Gadget, or aka X-Cool 127 2000 mini amp power bank, it was decent, but this one, the INIU, is much better. This is the BI-B64. This runs you about $80. This is a 140 watt, 27,000 mini amp power bank. Alright, so my conclusion is, should you buy INIU power bank? I always say, yeah, buy INIU power bank. They're not perfect. Not all the power banks are made equally. I did have some INIU power banks that were recently, well, not recently, but in the past were stolen. Even though INIU were the ones that gave it to me, they were stolen. But they did have some inconsistencies with power input and power output. But other than that, still a solid product, in my opinion. I had it for almost 3 years now, and it's been rock solid. But is it worth your money, $80? I think this is worth $80, ladies and gentlemen. $80 it is. This is worth $80. So no doubt about it. You're not going to find a 140 watt, 27,000 mini amp power bank that is very fast at charging, and you don't spend less than, what, an hour? Maybe an hour and 0.5 to charge this. Depends on what kind of power brick you have. A 65 watt, it's 85 watt, 100 watt. If you have a 140 watt charger, keep this in mind. This only goes up to 133 watts, 0.5. So it will charge in like 30 minutes. So with that said, everyone, this is a good product. On the other hand, this Cool Gadget product is not what I recommend. I'm glad that they discontinued this product, because this product is causing major problems, even shortage in my cables, apparently. So with that said, everyone, I appreciate Cool Gadget sending this product out to me 2.5 years ago. I've been constantly using it and testing it, and off and on been using it from time to time as a backup. It's been very inconsistent when plugging things in. So it's not rapid response. It delays sometimes. It has a very bad delay. If it comes down to the weather sealing, definitely not in that category. This is not the first time condensation or water got inside the power bank. This is not my first rodeo, Cool Gadget, but I just want you guys to know that this could have been a very good product if you could continue with the R&D and the development of this product and make it literally rock solid. It looked at rock solid, it looked at cool, but let's be honest, the LED lights in the back don't work anymore because of the water damage. You put too much ventilation, I believe, and it should have been closed off. The battery should have been closed off in a separate compartment, so it won't cause water damage. But this product caused water damage, and it causes problems for me charging. So I do not recommend this product, even if it was on the market. So with that said, I give this a no-no. So with that said, everybody, eat, sleep, photography, videography, repeat, and choose a right power bank for your needs. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video.